All right, everyone, welcome to Charlotte Comedy Theater. Thank you for being here. Sorry, we had a couple of technical glitches, but we're getting right underway. Let me introduce tonight's wonderful and amazing host, Drew Coleman.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Regrets. I am your host for the evening, Drew Coleman. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. So I saw some news this past week, so I just wanted to share with y'all. Last week there was a highway in Michigan that got blocked because of an overturned semi-truck that spilled beer kegs everywhere. Right? The police said that the driver was just fine. However, they did get charged with the biggest party foul ever. What? Come on.
I don't know. I think that joke was a hit.
Yeah, like a traffic accident on 77.
Well, thank you for that interjection. In addition to that, I saw a man in California was cleaning out his house and found 1 million pennies. 1 million. People say that the collection came from confusion over a sign that said, "Give a penny, take a million pennies."
That joke wasn't half bad.
Yeah, it was all bad.
Thank you so much. In addition to that, there is a house that is for sale in LA, and it is in the middle of a bridge, and it's been dubbed the Troll House. Realtors say that it can be bought for a song or 2 riddles and a goat. In addition, it was recently reported that two of the new owners of the Hornets are going to be musicians J. Cole and Eric Church. The players might not get any better, but at least they'll have more rhythm.
Oh, wow, with jokes like that, no wonder Jordan's trying to get out of the city.
Earlier this month, Gaston County commissioners passed a measure to reduce property taxes. So now the county will actually pay you to come live in Gaston County. A North Carolina man was recently reunited with a class ring he lost nearly 50 years ago. Police released this photo of the man. He was quoted saying, "My precious."
Oh, man, I wish I had the ring right now.
Why?
Because I don't want to be seen here.
Y'all stay with us. We have some amazing guests for you tonight. We've got guest artist Jazz Brennan. We also have improv guest Olajuwon Mahan. Also, we are going to have some live music for you from Steve Arell and Doug Williams. That's right. Yeah. Hi, can I help you?
I know, but I could help you.
Who the hell are you?
Name's Mick Lindberg.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I can help you get some great guests for your show.
Well, thank you, but we are all set. We've got great guests here tonight.
I think that's a big mistake. I handle some of the biggest names in the industry. I don't know if you've heard of a little name, Taylor Swift.
You're Taylor Swift's agent, is
No,
that right?
No, I'm not her agent, but I did spill a Coke on her at a Chick-fil-A.
Okay, you are just wasting my time, sir. You can go back and head to your seat.
Look, just give me a chance, right? Just give me a chance. I got a real showstopper for you.
Really, like who?
Who else but the Queen City's eponym?
Queen Charlotte of Mecklenburg has been dead for nearly 200 years. Are you some type of pathological liar?
No, I'm telling you that's what they want you to think, okay? Actually, this town was named after my daughter, Charlotte of Mecklenburg.
Really?
Yeah, really. All right. Look. Listen, it's in a textbook, okay?
This girl
It's got to be true.
This girl is like 20 years old, first of all. Right. And this textbook was approved by the state of Florida's education board. This is no good here. It doesn't do any good.
Look, I can assure you that this interview will be Pulitzer Prize worthy.
All right, if we do it, will you get off my stage?
You bet your bottom dollar I will.
All right. right. Charlotte, thank you for joining us. What's it like having a city named after you?
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Wow. Mick, very illuminating interview here. Thank you so much.
Dad, can we go? This show sucks, and they're about to name a brewery after me in South.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll bill you for her appearance.
What? I'm not paying you anything. Nothing.
We'll see about that. Come on, Charlotte. Let's get out of here.
All right. Well, as I was saying, y'all just stay tuned. We've got
Mail's
amazing.
here.
Yeah.
Mail's here.
Ooh.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
You sort of running this late night regrets thing here?
Well, I don't know about running, but I can try to help you out.
Well, I got some mail, special delivery.
Ooh, well, it must have been quite a lot for you to have to deliver it all special.
Well, I guess if 3 is a lot, sure, why not?
Well, I'll take it. All right, fan letters. Let's see. So our first one, Dear Late Night Regrets. I live on the second floor above your studio. Please keep it down, Barbara. Apartment 2B, P.S. I hope you're canceled soon.
So I guess this show kind of sucks, huh?
Watch it, funny man.
I don't write the letters, I just deliver them, okay? Here's
All
the
right.
next one.
Let's see here. This next one. Oh my God, y'all, this letter is from Taylor Swift. Dear Late Night Regrets, I guess you guys are big fans of mine. You've said my name nearly every episode of your show. Oh. Please cease and desist. Love, T. Swift.
Looks like you've been served. I got one more, but I think it's just a utility bill.
Okay. This one here. Please be advised your power bill is overdue.
That sucks.
Well, y'all stay with us. Again, we've got great guests lined up for y'all tonight. Y'all just don't go nowhere, and you stay tuned for more Late Night Regrets. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Thank you. Are y'all having a good time?
Yeah. Drew, you did awesome. You got it, man.
We're going to keep on rolling.
We're gonna keep on rolling.
That was a tribute to the late great Tina Turner.
All right, we back? We kind of back? All right.
Awesome. Welcome back to Late Night Regrets. Yes, wonderful. We are going to get rolling with our first guest. This improviser has been with Charlotte Comedy Theater since 2018. He is a coach as well as an amazing team player on Last Kids Picked. Let's give it up for Olajuwon Mahan. Hi-oh! Yes, we hug here. Late Night Regrets. Come on in.
Hi, everybody.
Let's give it up again for, oh, yes. Wonderful. So, do you want to start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So, originally I'm from North Carolina. We're originally from California. A lot of people ask me like, why'd you move here? I'm like, have you seen rent? Well, rent everywhere.
Yeah.
It's gone crazy. But I really love North Carolina, being here and enjoying the fact, and I just love it. It's awesome. I like it.
That's wonderful. And how long have you said you've lived here?
I've been in North Carolina now for about 10 years now.
Ooh. Do you love it? Are you ready to
it.
run?
Not ready to run. I do love it here. I purchased my first house here. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm like, I'll stick around. You guys got it. I like you. You're all right.
So, you have been improvising with us since 2018. Did you start here at
Yes.
Charlotte Comedy Theater?
Started Charlotte Comedy Theater. It was actually on a whim, kind of like a lot of people that do improv. It was one of those things I was like, I need to see what's out there and just go to an improv show. So I went to my first improv show that was a free one, and they were like, oh, we need audience participation. I was like, sure, I'll try it out. And when I did the audience participation, apparently I did very well. And they were like, oh, you should come back. Come back and do more improv with us. I'm like, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And I went to a Nerd Free show, and they remembered me. They're like, yes, come back. I was like, okay, I'll keep coming back. And then, you know, how the algorithm works. So I was getting notifications on Facebook saying, Charlotte Comedy Theater, classes are going to start in 3 weeks. Classes are going to start in 14 days. Classes are going to start in 8 days. So I'm seeing this countdown, and I'm seeing it all the time. 2 days before classes started, I'm like, you know what? Let me see. So I emailed Kelly. I was like, do you still have more spots left? Yes, come. So I signed up, and that was it. I've been doing it for, like I said, 5 years.
That's wonderful. What would you say it's changed about you, that it's brought out in you? Anything?
Oh, it's made me a lot more bolder, like with my friends and just being out there. But also you get to be around other people that are, I won't say weird, but we'll just, it's implemented. It's like they're just, every person that's like improviser is just a little weird.
Yeah, it's a good weird. It's the
a good
best weird.
Because, you know, like we've all experienced it where you'll hang out with like some of your friends you made like from high school or work or whatever, and you say something that's a little off, and they look at you weird. They're like, oh, why? What? No. Why would you say that? But here in this comfortable space, like we'll say something weird, and they're like, yes! Anymore. I'm going to say something weirder and weirder and weirder. And then it just goes like so high, you're like, I don't know where this has gone to, but I love every second of it.
Right, that's the best kind of energy.
Yes, it's awesome. I love it.
So, if you had any tips for any beginning improvisers, what would it be?
Number one tip. This is not a phone anymore, folks. Everyone, like, when you make a phone call, everyone going like this, like, this is not the 1980s anymore. Because that's what your phone looks like. It looks like that now. It's just, if you're doing anything, just make your phone like this, please. And everyone, even if you're doing your real life, just answer your phone like that, please.
That's a beautiful tip on object work.
Yes.
I love it. Anything for anybody that's sitting out there and maybe thinking that they would like to try improv? Would you have any like sage words of wisdom to pull them in?
You know, honestly, I kind of want you to come to Charlotte Comedy Theater, just for everyone out there. Like, oh, I live 2 hours away. Oh, you know, it's only one class every week. It's only going to cost you, you know, like a full gas tank every so often. It's okay. Just come out. But a lot of people kind of think about doing improv and they kind of hesitate. They just kind of trip up. They're like, I'm not sure if I want to do it. I'm not sure if I want to be on stage. They have a lot of kind of insecurities about it. And I'm going to tell you those insecurities go away once you do your first class, because you'll do your first class with maybe like 15, 18 other strangers. They feel the exact same way. All of you do. And then you're going to have to do something together where you're face to face with the stranger and you have to just kind of move like you're a mime or pretend like you're digging a hole. You're doing all this weird stuff, but you get that sense of play. It's awesome. Like, as adults, we don't get that sense of play anymore because we're working. We're doing, you know, you got your family, you got your other friends, and you're doing stuff with them, but it may not be fun. It's just like, oh, we're doing an activity, but you want something where you have a sense of play. That's the lovely thing about, you know, actually doing improv.
That is beautifully said, O.
Thank you.
And I know a lot of it has to do with connection. We don't really get it that deep in the real world.
Yeah, we lose so much connection with other folks. Like, yeah, we all have our cell phones and computers, and we can text, call, send emails and stuff like that. But it's so nice to actually see somebody face to face every so often. And then it's also nice to not see their face every so often too, because you're like, I had enough of you. I'm gonna just go over here. I still love you, but from a distance.
Oh, I love it. And so you actually, you are a performer and a coach, correct?
Yes. I coached Mint Charlotte Chip. Listen again, Mint Charlotte Chip. Yes.
Yes.
It's a very clever name. We just kind of thought about it, and we were like, okay, what is something like everyone like? Everyone likes ice cream. Maybe mint chocolate chip is not your favorite part, but we'll just kind of change that name for you so you can like us and come out to our shows, and you'll see me coach. And I have a lot of improvisers on our team that are very fantastic. I love them all.
It's definitely the team name that makes me the most hungry here at CCT. Also, I follow you on YouTube, and I know that there are some surprise goat visitors, correct? That
yes,
pop up from time to time. Could you tell us?
Okay, so I do have Instagram. So every so often there are goats at my job.
And where do you? Well, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do for a living? Would probably be a better a better question.
Yeah, they're gonna try to come to the door. I'm gonna come for the goats.
Right.
I'm a shipping receiving manager. So like, if you kind of go into improv, you'll have a different world of a lot of other people. Like I know that you're accounting, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Shipping receiving manager. We have lawyers. We have doctors. We have people that have their own business. We have just a wide variety of different people in different walks of life that come out here. But at my job, like I said, we do have some goats that are there, and every so often I'll just do a goat update. I'm like, hey, this goat's grown. They just had babies. This goat's being a jerk. You know, all the stuff that's also great about goats. So every once in a while, I'll post about goats.
I like it. This is a perfect time to plug your Instagram if you would like to.
Yeah, I think it's my full name. I'm just kind of being new to Instagram.
Uh-huh.
So it might be my full name. So Olajuwon.Mahan. So if you just type Olajuwon, I know it's hard to spell, folks. Just sound it out. Olajuwon.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And if you don't go for the improv or the goats, you have to go for this beautiful son of a gun right here. I mean, you have to. That's right. Yeah, we clap for that. Yeah. Beautiful. So, is there anything else going on? Where can we catch you next? You got any more? I know you just had a show tonight, right?
Yeah,
Before.
we just had Last Case Book just had a show tonight. Next week, I'm going to be coaching for Mint Charlotte Chip. And in July, further in July, we're going to be doing a show for Alphabet Soup.
Yes.
Which is Charlotte's only LGBTQ team that is made like improvisers of all people that are gay, lesbian, bi, trans, whatever it may be, that's under the rainbow color. And we're going to have a show. It's going to be fantastic.
Wonderful. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to talk to you
enjoyed this too.
today.
I like it.
Yes. So thank you so much for your time. Let's give it up one more time for Oh Man. Woo! Woo! And stick around. We'll be right back for some more Late Night Regrets.
Back in your seats here with.
You need your heckler spot again?
Yep, that's fine.
Welcome back to Late Night Regrets. Woo! We have our next guest ready. She is a local artist here at VAPA. Let's please give it up for Jazz Brennan. Woo! Hi, Jazz. Are you a hugger?
I'm a hugger.
I am too. Perfect. Please have a seat. I see you have brought a beautiful thing to share. If this isn't some gorgeous art, if I've ever seen some.
Let's make sure that it's upright. Yes, this is one of my pieces. This is actually one of the first pieces that I ever drew. The original is hand-drawn. This one is acrylic on canvas, and it is up at the VAPA Center right behind the front desk.
Does it have a name?
This is the Guardian, or the Hawk. Can anybody see the hawk? There it is.
Let me see if I can find it. Look at me, y'all. Where is the hawk? Where is it at? Somebody help me. Where are we going?
We got an eye here. We got a beak here. We got two beautiful wings here and here.
So, how long have you been doing art?
Actually, it's not been that long. I started when I was 30. I was going to do a collage, what do you call those? Vision boards, a collage vision board. And it turned out that I'm not super good at collage. So
me neither.
You know, and so I decided that I was going to just take a pen to paper, and all of a sudden I drew out this really fantastic gateway, is what it's called, with the emperor and the veiled empress on either side. And it kind of came out of absolutely nowhere, for me at least, because I was never a drawer. I've never done really art in this form. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what, we're gonna just see what goes on here, because I like this and I think there's more here. So here we are, about a half year later, and we're making art our thing, my thing.
Going strong.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah. Thank you.
That's awesome. And how long have you been here at VAPA?
I've been at VAPA since, when did I start? I started January 11th, actually. I remember, because I was like, 111 must be new beginnings, something,
yes, perfect.
Something
That's
there.
a sign right there.
That's what I'm saying, yes. I came into Charlotte about a year ago. I'm originally from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Ooh.
And decided to try something new. I traveled around in a van with my dog for a little while.
What kind of dog do you have? Sorry, we love dogs here.
No, please give me a second to talk about my beautiful puppy. Zephyros is my dog, or Zeph.
Oh.
He's a Dutch Shepherd. He weighs about 100 pounds, and
so he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He eats a lot.
Is he like? Does he get on the bed? It's like a bed hog?
Everybody told me not to let him on the bed.
Yeah.
You know, they all told me not to let him on the bed. But yeah, he's always up there. And I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I have 3 dogs myself.
Oh.
I have 2 Chiweenies and a foxhound.
The Chiweenie is my favorite.
They are something else.
Yeah, I bet. Are they like loud?
They are. I have one that it just wants to be loved by everyone. So he will literally walk and scream at people.
Excuse me, you're not loving
exactly.
me. You're not loving me.
And he's like, get over here.
I love that.
But they are wonderful.
Yeah.
We can't live without them.
It's true. Zephyros, though it has been a challenge, he's my first dog, and so.
How long have you had him?
3 years. So
okay.
30 years really kind of shifted my entire life. I got a dog, I got a van, I moved out of everything. I was like, I'm leaving.
Right,
I
time
can't
for
be here.
changes. 30 signifies change.
Yes, indeed.
And did you have him since he was a puppy?
I did, yeah. I got him. That is a crazy story that I will save for a whole different time.
Okay.
But he came to me through a thunderstorm, I always say. I screamed to the heavens. I was like, I'm going crazy. I was working at a homeless shelter at the time, and the pandemic had just started, and there was a lot of moving parts. I ended up moving to facilitate a quarantine shelter and living in that space.
That is wonderful work.
Like I said, crazy.
But it's still, that type of work too is really wonderful as well.
It was necessary in the time, so I don't regret any piece of it. But the best part that came out of that was my boy Zephyros, because one night I was totally sleep deprived. I probably hadn't had anything nutritious other than coffee for a couple of days. Not a healthy situation, but I was like, if I don't get something else in my realm, in my life right now, I'm gonna absolutely lose it. So I got a dog, and he has been my saving grace ever since.
You know, they say that that it's not us that saved them, it's them that saved us.
It's a truth, and that's a truth. That is
Right.
a truth.
I like that.
I'm gonna give a little clap for that.
Yeah,
Thank you, dogs.
So also, something that I know about you, I don't know if our audience does, you also are into acrobatics.
Oh my God, yes.
Is that right?
Yes, I started Silks also at 30,
Yeah?
like a lot of things.
30
that
looks
it was
good on you.
Man,
Like,
man.
Can we all agree? We love to clap.
Yeah. Yes, I started Silks, aerial silks, and pole dancing, and I just loved both of them. The physicality of it, the beauty that you get to take to something that's also like death-defying and kind of scary was a real beautiful challenge.
So how high up do you be
Oh,
off
as
the ground?
As high as they will let me go.
Yeah.
honey. I love heights. I really thrive up in the air. I'm a climber. If you don't find me in a tree someday, like, you don't know me.
I love that.
Yeah.
So where did you take classes at? Where did you get started?
I got started in Ann Arbor, Michigan, at the Ann Arbor Aviary. Great friend, Ann Ryan. She is amazing, amazing. She started a circus school there, and took some classes with this beautiful Queen K, and just decided that that was going to be something that I needed to add to my life. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of injuries, and so my time on the Silks has been a little bit spotty. I'm actually healing from a knee injury right now, but it won't stop me. I'm determined. I'm determined.
And we all wish you a speedy recovery with your, yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
So when's the last time that you have been aerial, and is that the correct? I don't
Aerialing,
think that's
yeah. When's the last time I've
vocabulary.
been sky high?
And do you miss it?
I do every day. It is a great way to get out an extreme amount of energy. If you want to be absolutely dog dead tired, that is the
way to do it.
The way to do it, yes. But I've been slowly getting back. It's been about 6 months since I've been on the Silks regularly. But just recently, within the last month, I've been able to get up a couple of times, and I found that though my knee is still healing, my body remembers what to do.
That's
so
wonderful.
Now we're trying to harmonize that and make sure that we're not further injuring the knee, but making sure that our strength gets back. And I say "our," but it's me.
Right. But I'm sure it's like riding a bike that's in the air, strapped to the ceiling. Feels just like it.
Correct. Yes. Exactly.
Also, one more thing, a writer too. Is that correct? Is that also on your resume?
Yes, I did. I am a writer. I like to write short plays. I like to write short stories. I actually have a book of short stories called Death by the Fire by J.E. Brennan. And it's something that I'm exploring how to add into my artistic career. Right now is really an exceptional period of experience and exploration. I get to try a little bit of everything. The blessing of being at VAPA is I have so many creatives to offer me motivation and insight and different projects, which is really cool and neat too. So I'll be taking an upcoming course. It's not really a course, it's just like a one-day workshop with Chadwick, and that's going to be on collage, oddly enough. You know?
Gotta revisit it now that you have started your artistic journey.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's these small connections or great connections that I'm able to make here to really help me in this career shift, this mindset shift, this perspective change. It's been a fantastic journey.
That is wonderful. Well, we are absolutely just ecstatic to have you be a part of our
Thank you.
community here at VAPA.
Thank you.
One last question. Where can people see your work right now? You want to plug it away?
I'm trying to think. So some of my artwork is on display here at VAPA. So if you are interested in seeing more, all of my artwork is kind of like this. I call it, actually I had somebody call it intergalactic tribalism.
I love that.
Which I kind of love.
Yeah.
I kind of love that. But the main idea behind most of my artwork is that it focuses on both the micro and the macro at the same time, realizing what small things build to make, all small things build to make something grand, and seeing each and every individual as a part of a larger whole, and expressing that through my art. So you can see more of my artwork through the VAPA Center. I've been doing some performances under a pseudonym that I don't necessarily share, but if you happen to come across a big-hatted lady, that might just be me.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I will be on the lookout.
Don't worry, she'll find you.
Yes.
She will find you.
Well,
yeah, and then I also have I will have a Silks performance, barring any further injuries, in, I believe it's November at Ariel CLT. So if you're interested in coming to see me fly sky high, that's the one. That's the place to be.
That's right across the street, essentially,
yeah,
right?
Literally kitty corner to the building. I believe it's November, and I can get you that exact date.
Yes, that would be great. So
Yeah.
come on to VAPA, come check out some of Jazz's art.
I'm
when
always
you're-
behind the desk.
Yes, and so not only come see the art, but come see Jazz, right? That's best of both worlds.
Yes.
Well, that's perfect. Jazz, thank you so much.
Thank
were
you.
a wonderful guest. Yes. Before you go, we actually have an aspiring artist here who is a production intern of ours.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yes.
Let's see.
So if it's all right, we're going to have him come out
Oh my
and
gosh,
show some
please.
of his work.
100%.
And, yeah, just feel free to give your thoughts. You know?
Yeah.
Come on out, Matt. Y'all give it up for Matt.
Woo! Aspiring artists. Woo!
Give me 1 second. I want to set up right over here.
You take your time. Art is worth the wait, right, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. That's right.
Sometimes it takes 30 years.
That's right. I also want to say I love hearing you talk about art. You just light up. You can tell it's like a passion of yours for sure.
It's so new, but I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Drew and Jazz. I'm an aspiring artist, and when I decided to drop everything and pursue art last Tuesday, I really wanted to go all the way in, and really show my true identity through my artwork, which inspired me to change everything.
Woo! Where did
So,
right?
it's beautiful.
Change is the theme of this show, clearly.
And if you don't mind, I'm going to bring out my first piece.
No, please.
So, I call this one Old-Timey Woman. It just came to me one day, and I thought, what would a woman look like in old times?
Sure.
Yeah, and,
Okay, Matt, I'm sorry to
Did my
interrupt.
best.
We all know that is the Mona Lisa.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Can you show us some
no,
of your art,
No,
please?
I don't know who Mona Lisa is, but I definitely painted this.
Okay. It looks,
Yep.
Okay.
A bit. It looks like it's you printed it out, you blew it up very big, and you glued it onto a canvas. And I think we can all see that, Matt.
Well, maybe if you didn't like this one, let me show you another
one more.
piece.
One
Okay.
more.
That's,
Let's
I'm sorry again that I'm a little nervous now. I'm
That's
flustered.
okay.
I wasn't prepared to be called out on my art. I'm sorry I can't draw the perfect woman, but maybe this next one will be all right.
I'm
That's all right, Matt.
excited. I think we got it.
Yeah. And don't be nervous. You are doing wonderfully. Let's see your next piece.
All right. So I call this one Oh, I lost my keys. You know, I was really inspired to paint this one when I thought, where are my keys?
I see the expression here, and I just want to applaud you because you really nailed the O. The scream is really, really very prevalent here.
I agree. However, this is the Scream. That's the name of this piece, Matt. It's called The Scream.
Listen, Drew, I'm all for funny comments, okay? But to compare my artwork to an overdone horror movie franchise, that's just mean, okay? It's just
I get
mean.
that. Yeah, totally.
Okay, Matt, do you have any more of your pieces that you're trying to show?
Oh yeah. Actually, I got another one.
All right.
Maybe you guys can relate to this one. You know, we've all been there. You know, I call it Really Hot Day.
Yeah.
You know, I was just sitting there and I was trying to get inspired, and I thought, you know, have you ever been so hot that you think your clocks might melt?
No, Matt. I don't think any of us have had that thought.
Proof that this is a unique idea.
You know, it's interesting. I feel like I saw something similar to this in a home museum in Spain. It's. I have to say, it's also not yours.
Yeah, I agree. That is definitely not your piece at all, Matt.
No, I was sitting there and I was just thinking, like, it was really hot. Maybe I should take my clocks inside. You know, and it really came to me.
All right, Matt.
Time seems to be slipping away.
This is not going as planned.
Yeah, Matt,
sure.
I'm gonna stop you right there. We are kind of wasting Jazz's time here, okay?
I mean, I'm having fun, but
Wait a second. So
but this is for you to show your work to Jazz. Do you have any of your work that you'd like to show us?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I may have one more. Oh, someone moved it. Actually, someone moved it right here. I call this intergalactic planetary.
it actually goes.
Yeah. There.
Thank you.
This one's gorgeous.
Thank you. Finally.
It is a beautiful piece, Matt. However, that is Jazz's piece. So can you please return it from where you found it? And thank you so much for joining us, Matt. Thank you so much.
Drew, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't seem like anything's really pleasing you guys, but it's okay
The
because
shirt killed it.
Yes.
Thank you. And I may stick with it in my next profession. This whole experience really made me notice my true calling, and it's music. I actually have something on SoundCloud that I want to show you guys that I recorded recently.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Play it for us.
It's very unique, you know, but don't be afraid. DJ, hit it. I'm also the DJ.
I think it's time to go.
Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Let's give it up to Matt. And then also for Jazz. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all, stick around. We have music from Steve Orell and Doug Williams coming right up. You were wonderful. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Yes. I thoroughly
Yeah, me too, man.
I have a band called the Willie Douglas Band, and we have a lot of original music. And one of those original songs is called "Pretty Good Dog," and it's about a dog that I had a long time ago. Her name was Sundown, and she was a pretty good dog. And it goes like this. Came to me in my time of need. I was sad and all alone. Walked into my broken light, patched up all the holes. You gave me something to try for, somebody to love. A little bit of real evidence there's someone up above. Isn't that a good dog? Isn't that a pretty dog? Isn't that a pretty good dog? Isn't that a good dog? Isn't that a pretty dog? Isn't that a pretty good dog? You always loved my cats. You never ate a single one. I can forgive you for the gerbil, 'cause you're just a dog. And although you love to wander, it never made you roll. At the end of the day, you'd always pack it up and head on home. Isn't that a good dog? Isn't that a pretty dog? Isn't that a pretty good dog? Isn't that a good dog? Isn't that a pretty dog? Isn't that a pretty good dog? Yeah, that's a good dog. Yeah, that's a pretty dog. Pretty good dog. It's a pretty good dog. No, that's a damn fine dog. Thanks, everybody. Now Stevie's gonna play one of his. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
For Steve Arell and Doug Williams. So, Doug,
Yes.
where can we find you? What are some events you have coming up?
Well, we're playing at Smokey Joe's on Monroe Road the 14th of July.
Okay.
Coming up, and then we've got our music out on all the different streaming services, Pandora, and all of our original music's kept at bandcamp.com, and you can listen to it all for free. And then if you want to own it, you can pay us whatever you think it's worth.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Please do pay whatever you think it's worth. But awesome. Do we have one more song, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's hear this one more song. Thank you guys so much.
So this is an original song by me. It's called Fest, and it's basically just about the parking lot after a music festival. Everybody usually gets together and picks and jams, and it just kind of falls apart after a while. But that's what this is about. 2, 3, 4. Well, the mandolin said to the fiddle, let's go pick us a tune. And they left out of here for a blackberry patch and picked by the light of the moon. Well, the banjo said to the guitar, let's pick something in G. But the banjo picked up and he left for no doubt someplace that he'd rather be. Come on, boys, call us a tune. Stay and pick here with you all afternoon. Stay and pick here till the sun goes down. Find that high lonesome sound. Well, the upright bass is now face down, and he's passed out down by the lake. And a bluegrass band without a bass man is about useless as legs on a snake. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we wait to clear the stage? Do I go
Yeah,
now?
we can clear now. Yeah.
Cool.
It's all good. We'll clear the stage and then we'll get ready for you. You can go ahead. I'll do this. You can get to
Cool.
people.
All right, peeps. We are about to play a game, and I need 2 audience volunteers. Don't all rush to come at once. It's gonna be fun. I promise. And I won't bite you unless you really want me to. I'll turn around if you don't want me to look at you.
It's gonna be playing a game with me.
Yes, and Jazz. So you get to play with our special guests. And you will be a special guest.
I think Jazz left.
So it will be with me and Elle?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, me and Elle's gonna play with you then. So
Well, you're a friend with me on Instagram now. You helped me out.
I don't want to be on camera.
you look gorgeous.
Thank you, but
I don't blame you. We respect boundaries here at CCT.
It's all right.
Anybody else?
I will.
Okay. We will take Martha.
Martha!
Yeah.
Way to take one for the
Yes.
Oh, Marin, you're going down.
Right. One for you. And good, I know your names already. All right, you ready, George?
Yep.
All righty, y'all. Welcome back to Late Night with Brad. So, before we finish up tonight, we have one game that we are going to play. It's going to be a guessing game involving myself and Olajuwon Mahan. In addition, we have some lovely audience guests that are joining us. What is your names, if you wouldn't mind sharing?
My name is Martha.
Okay, Martha and...
Marin.
Martha and Marin. Okay. So this game that we're going to play is called What Do You Know About the 980? And essentially, it's going to be giving clues about Charlotte words, where we can't say the word, but we can give you clues to help you guess the word. Do y'all know a lot about Charlotte?
No. Sure.
Yeah? How long have you lived here?
I'll be going on, this is 18 years.
Okay, 18 years. So that was a sure for the 18 years. And
11.
okay, and so you are the one that doesn't know much, but 11 and 18 years is still pretty good. So we're confident that they're going to get it, right, audience? Yeah? All right. So I will get us started. Do you have a specific partner that you would like? And you're close to me. So I will give you the cards to be given Marin the guesses. So again, the goal is to give guesses to the word that is on his card. And once you get it right, you can throw it up. Give us a nice scream and a shimmy shake.
Do I have a timer or do I just
1 minute. We got 1 minute. Whenever
Okay.
we're on the clock,
Let me know.
let's see. Starting now.
It's not downtown, it's
Uptown.
all right. What is Charlotte known for most of the time?
Baseball.
Um,
Basketball.
No, the most of the time it's
Bank of America Stadium.
no, just
Bank. America. Stadium. Football.
pass. Well, you just said it.
Football.
Yes. What are we doing right now? What, like Charlotte?
Comedy.
Yes. They play baseball.
Nights.
Yes. The very richy kind of area of Charlotte.
Oh, I don't know. Everywhere.
Not everywhere. What is something that they make a lot of here?
Beer.
Yes. Dang it. Okay.
I counted 5.
1, 2, 3,
Is
4,
that
5.
right?
Yes.
5. Okay, so that was 5. That was pretty good.
All right.
All right. Martha, let's see if we can't kick them into dust,
All right.
right? All right. Okay. They play football here.
Panthers.
Woohoo! It's an amusement park.
Carowinds.
Hey! They're not bees, but they're, and they play basketball.
Hornets.
Hey! They cook beer here.
Brewery.
Yes! It's something you put in your mouth to get rid of your bad breath.
A mint.
Hey! It's the name of this county.
Mecklenburg.
It's not a. Oh, I can't say that. They drive fast cars here.
Race cars.
Yes. We're gonna skip that one. The next one, you ride rafts here.
Whitewater.
Yes. We'll skip that one. Back. All right.
You got like, I think 7.
All right. I did not read the cards prior to, by the way. But it was.
Either.
Yeah.
As you're
That
looking
seemed
like-
very incriminating, Martha. But that was a great game. Thank you guys so much for playing. Let's give it up for Martha, Marin, and Olajuwon. Woo! Awesome. So I would like to give a special thank you to Jazz Brennan, our artist, for the evening. Also, Olajuwon Mahan, our improvised guest for the evening. Yeah. And special thanks to Steve Arell and Doug Williams for our live music for the evening. And lastly, thank you to $1,000 Movie for our intro music. And lastly, I would like to bring out George Smith. I would not like to bring out George Smith, even though he's wonderful. And I'd just like to say thank you all so much. Be kind to each other, love each other. And that's it for this episode of Late Night Regrets. Woo!
All right, so that was a good run through. We're gonna